When I was in secondary school, like I actually have this case with, like, I work with a woman and her son used to come to me. I was like, oh, this, those kind of questions. Are you this? Are you
Like
that?
that.
And I'm like, you're Lily.
It's kind of
But I just
question.
know that I do tell my mom about it, and she's like, ah, Madalo, kiniko, kiniko. I'm like, sure. So I just know that I just have to say something to his mom, and his mom is just like all this, now my child, my child, my child. I need to do something. I need to have evidence if I'm going to report this kind of
This
case.
kind
You
of
understand?
yeah,
Because she trusts her
I
children
feel
so much,
yeah,
and I'm just a worker.
yeah.
So what did I do?
Okay.
There was a day it started, and all I did is I went to my mom's WhatsApp, like I wanted to chat with her, and I did the audio notes. I slided it up, and everything was saying was just there as if I was recording. That was sending it to my mom. And really, I don't even need to say much. All my mom did was forward the voice notes to his mom.
Oh my god.
Hey, we have phone, we have
This was
technology.
around what year? I mean, what age would you have?
I was still in SS2 actually.
You were really, really smart.
And so the thing is, they are supposed to make evidence, like those kind of things. When somebody is insulting you, there are a lot of things you can do. There are technologies, you can record, you can do this. Forget the fact that they will not believe you. Because the thing is, if you did not leave that scene at that moment, or if you not do something to help yourself, if this thing go on, oh my god, is either you be blamed or you lose your life as a man. Yes, that's the truth. Do you understand?
Okay.
Same for the female.
For the female.
If you are going through emotional abuse, even if your partner is not abusing you or whoever you are involved with, do you understand? If you did not speak up and you are just taking it, emotional abuse is very dangerous because you just need to pour it out. And if you are just accumulating it and the life, you go not to, because you just keep taking this and you just keep thinking, oh, is this what this person is saying? Is it true? Before you know, your people don't rise.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Speak with Silak. I remain your humble Silak, and today the guest we brought to the show is a friend of the podcast. She's been a big fan, supporting us behind the scene. She's been watching this podcast for a long time. I've known this person for like a few years now, 2 years, 3 years max, or thereabouts. And she's always saying, oh, I would like to come to this podcast one day to share my opinion. And today, so that you guys can actually see that we have people who are actually intellectual and people who would want to drop on topic frequently. So this person, I would just like the person to introduce herself briefly before you go to the deal proper.
Okay, hi Selak fan. So I'm Salam Koinsola, and you can always call me on your job. Of course, yes, like Selak has said, though in his opinion he said I'm intellectual, but I don't know. So let's just get into it.
Oh, alright, on your drop. I know you're intellectual. I've known you for a long time now, having conversations time to time.
I didn't say I disagree with you. I just said let's get into it.
Oh, alright. So anyway, what do you do? Like just my fans want to
Because I'm a baker, I'm a baker, I'm a chef in the making. Because I won't say I'm a chef now.
You might want to bake for
I'm
the podcast
trying.
one of these days.
Of course, please get some money.
Okay, that's good. Where do you school on your drops?
I'm a student of University of Ikiti, like Hexum, and of course I just got in 100 level, and
That's good.
my major is food science and technology.
That's pretty cool. That's linking to what you actually do. You're a chef, you're a baker, and you're actually studying science and technology. That's nice.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I hope
what
you're
we
going to
did
give us a lot of honey on this episode.
Okay, so help me God.
So like just to go into the deal proper for today. So I don't know if you're aware about the topic for today, but we're actually going to be talking about gender equality or gender silence. So what prompted me to talk about this topic today is because I was actually surfing TikTok like a few weeks ago. Then I saw this guy in the comment section of one of the posts there, and the guy said, oh, my wife has maltreated me for a long time. She's divorced me and she's even turned the back of my kids against me. So I got intrigued about that comment. Like, how could somebody be this cruel? So I replied to that comment with the Facebook feature. So I just made a video about that comment, and the person actually reached out. He's actually an American guy, and he's like, oh, I appreciate your comment, I appreciate your take on my story, and he just explained how things are now. So I said, oh, would you like us to treat this topic on our podcast? This is what we do. And he said, oh, he's okay with it. So that's why I've called you today to come to the show so you can drop your insights, your opinions, and experience about it. And so, like, before we go into the deep proper, how well are you good with, gender stories like this? Have you been following stories like this? Do you have?
Yes, I have. And sorry, the story you said earlier, I heard you mention something like divorce and
Yeah,
maltreating.
yeah.
Okay, the question here is the before the wife started maltreating him, was it after the divorce or in the marriage, and was that what brought about the divorce?
Yeah, I think
Let's start with
in the
that.
marriage, I think the wife has been maltreating me in the marriage, like he mentioned in the comment
Okay.
section. He said the wife turned the back of his kids against him. So I think that went on for a long time. Then the guy eventually told, oh, like we have to actually divorce. And you know, he's an American guy. You know how this goes there.
Yeah, of
When there's a
course.
divorce, it's actually, I mean, it's profitable for the ladies more in
Of
the
course,
Western
yes.
world. So the wife actually took properties. This man actually like poured out his heart in the comment section saying that ruined his life some way somehow, but he's getting back on his feet now. So I think that's majorly to answer your question. That's before the divorce.
Okay. Well, it's a married thing, and I don't have experience, but I don't want to like just jump into conclusion, or you can just say because I'm a female or whatever. But the thing is, there are some stories that you can't judge if you don't know it.
Well.
So I will not want to go into that.
Okay.
And I'll just say, if it's based on that story, there's no equality there, and I think marriage shouldn't be like that. So.
Yeah, obviously. But like this society that we are now, I think the world actually advocates for the ladies more. Probably because they are female and they say like, this feminine thing, so they feel like the males are stronger, and this is making most males suffering in silence.
Yeah, I will not agree with you, and I will not disagree with you, because this particular phase, like, it is everywhere, because there are some aspects in the world now that favors the male gender, and there are also some aspects that favors the female gender. It is 50-50. So
Can you tell me more about these aspects?
of course, yes, because we have if it's about, we have what is domestic violence.
Yeah.
We have it more on male side. They like domestic is always on
Have you
female.
seen videos where ladies are beating?
Of course, I'm not saying it does not exist. I'm just saying, like, more from male to female, it is more like 80%. Do you understand? Because though we have vulnerable men, we have men that timid, and of course, I'm not disagreeing with that. But I'm saying it is 80% from the male to the female than vice versa.
Okay, I kind of agree with you, but I would like to know on what metric you are coming to this conclusion. Like, why do you think it is more? Don't you think because probably the males are feeling reluctant to release these videos? Because from what I've seen, is the videos that are going viral on the internet. Most females, they feel like they are actually the weaker vessel, so which makes it easier for them than when such things happen. They can actually go to their TikTok or Snapchat, just upload things. But the male, on the other hand, I mean, as a guy, as I am now, if I upload a video whereby a girl is slapping, I actually feel very bad, like embarrassed. My guy here, even the director will be like,
that's where the problem emerged from, actually. Ego. That's the word. Because, okay, if we ladies, we also have a pride we are protecting. If we can come out and say, no, he's doing this and he's doing that, I think it should be the same for the male. So I think it's the male that is putting themselves in that place, not the society. They are the one making it feel like, no, they have an ego to protect and the like. You're supposed to first come out, this is what I'm going through, let people see. Now you see how many people will support you and how many people will criticize you. So when you check the percentage, that does not mean you should stop or anything. I think it's better to voice out than to die in silence. Because because at the end of the day, we also have ladies that are dying in silence in their marriages and this gender inequality, whatever. But the thing is, come out and speak up. Because it's not even only marriage, because we have, now our generation and their relationship and the likes. You know what I'm talking about. All of us are in the world together. Somebody is not married to me and he expects me to just come and say yes to whatever he says, and no, it's not like that. And you see ladies coming out and say, no, I cannot settle for less and I cannot do this. But you see men, they will hide behind the cause that they are men and nobody's going to believe them and will not come out to say anything. The thing is, say it first. So though we have society, upbringing and family that are also contributing to this gender inequality towards men, but I think it starts from the male themselves.
I like how you have addressed your points. I think I feel better. I understand you. So I will just ask some triggering questions so we can have an open conversation to enlighten the audience and shed more light on this topic. So the first question we ask you is like, when you hear gender equality, what's the first thing that actually comes to your mind? Like deep down.
Gender equality. Okay, I think it's just opening opportunities for both genders. There should be no restriction based on who you are, whether a male or a female. It should be 50-50 opportunities for everybody, either you're a male or a female. Everybody have that right.
Right.
Regardless of the gender.
So you feel like everybody has that right in this world that we live in now?
No. You know what I'm talking about. No.
Right.
Let me just divert a bit. Even though it's not about female to male now, like it's not about gender based. Even let's go to power based. What I'm talking about, people on the higher hopes are not nice people that meet them. So it is not. There's not like equality in this our.
So like, I actually wanted to ask before that, do you believe that this current generation, like, is there power balance between the two gender? But you've even answered, I mean, the question I was supposed to ask.
Yeah, that's because it's very obvious.
It's very obvious, because when you look at it, men have been stereotyped to be strong, to not speak out when they are being maltreated. And it even boils down to, I think it boils down to even from the young. They are actually people think it is only the ladies or females, let me use in that sense, that has been assaulted while they were growing up, that has been maltreated or that has been abused some way, somehow. But there are so many stories out there whereby men, boys, even boys have been maltreated, has been assaulted and abused as well. We look at some people actually point at their mind on comment sections. Some cannot even speak out, and it is eating them up. You see people dropping anonymous, saying, "Okay, we had a nanny." Like you see, like we had a nanny who used to abuse me when I was young, but they will not be able to speak out because they are men. Because when you speak out, they'll be like, "Oh, you got violated by a woman." Not by a woman, like. So people feel like women are less stronger. So because of that, it is easier for them and it is normal for them to just pour their mind at where anytime they want to do that. But as a man, you are expected to just dig everything in, just keep on and just keep going. So what would you say caused this from onset, and what would you think?
I think that is based on the fact that we only leave the emotional abuse part and focus on the physical. They believe, okay, because men are stronger than the women and okay, they have upper hand when it comes to physical combat and the likes. But the thing is, what about emotional abuse? I'm a female, so I know what our mouths can do.
Normal. And then razor.
I beg. So the thing is, we need to focus more on emotional abuse because it does more damage than physical. You understand?
Yeah, that's
because with physical abuse, you have enough evidence to cry for help.
Yeah.
But emotional abuse, you guys stay entire.
I mean, that's gaslighting at its peak. You know, somebody could actually gaslight you and you feel overwhelmed, you want to burst, you want to cry, but you cannot even.
But the thing is, open up. Okay, let me use my story for like an example. Okay. When I was in secondary school, like I actually have this case with, like, I work with a woman and her son used to come to me. I was like, oh, this, you know, those kind of questions. Are you this? Are you that? And I'm like, really? But I just know that I do tell my mom about that. She's like, Madalo, kiniko. I'm like, sure. So I just know that I just have to say something to his mom, and his mom is just like, all this, you know, now my child. I need to do something. I need to have evidence. We are going to report this kind of case. You understand? Because she trusts her children so much, and I'm just a worker. So what did I do? There was a day it started, and all I did is I went to my mom's WhatsApp, like I wanted to chat with her, and I did the audio notes. I slided it up, and everything was saying was there as if I was recording. That was sending it to my mom. And really, I don't even need to say much. All my mom did was forward the voice notes to his mom.
Oh my god.
Hey, we have phone, we have technology.
This was around what year? I mean, what age would you have?
I was still in SS2 actually.
We're really smart.
And so the thing is, they are supposed to make evidence, like those kind of things. When somebody is insulting you, there are a lot of things you can do. There are technologies, you can record, you can do this. Forget the fact that they will not believe you. Because the thing is, if you did not leave that scene at that moment, or if you not do something to help yourself, if this thing go on, oh my god, is either you be blamed or you lose your life as a man. Yes, that's the truth. Do you understand?
Okay.
Same for the female. If you are going through emotional abuse, even if your partner is not abusing you, or whoever you're involved with. Do you understand? If you did not speak up and you're just taking it, emotional abuse is very dangerous because you just need to pour it out. And if you're just accumulating it and the likes, you go not to, because you just keep taking this and you just keep thinking, oh, is this what this person is saying? Is it true? Before you know, your people don't rise. Yes, and it comes with a lot of things. You start going into depression, your mental health is messed up with, and a lot of things like that. So I just believe that men should drop their ego aside.
Okay, now, so is there shame like this? Like, is there shame attached to a man admitting he's been hurt, especially by a woman?
No, there's no shame, like, at all. If we still go back and forth, everything is still based on their pride, and when we all have emotions, whether male or female. We are human. You have to cry.
Aww.
You have to laugh. You have to live. And when you are living, life is not bed of roses. We have things that hurt us, and there's some things that you can't discuss with anybody. You just want to cry. There are some times that nothing do me, like I'm not going through anything, but I just want to cry.
Yes. You just want to cry.
Oh God. Okay. Because I've not called you before and said, like, please, I feel like crying. Yeah, I do it. No. Oh God. Yes.
Like,
because
what could prompt you to just want to cry?
Sometimes you can just be overwhelmed
with life.
It can be anything. You can just be overwhelmed. So I don't know. You just have to cry. Why do you believe you can't cry as a man? Though this thing,
like, I feel like if you must cry as a person, not just even as a man.
I'm just saying,
like,
because
for a reason. That's what I'm asking. Like, why would you just want to cry? You know?
Yes. For you.
Maybe you should be calling me now that you want to
for
cry.
you can just think, okay, you can just wait for a reason for you to cry.
Okay.
But
me just want to cry.
Sometimes when my battery feel just full.
Oh my God.
I won't cry. Yes.
Just won't cry.
Yes, I won't cry. Make I just cry.
Like, oh God.
You know. See, there's this relief that I experienced after that phase.
Yeah.
Like maybe after when I just feel overwhelmed and I just cry it out, and I just feel so really like I'm brand new. I'm refilled. I want to start again.
No, between me and you, I think it's something we have prompted you to cry.
You guys believe me? Nothing prompts me, bro. Nothing.
We just having a good day, like on a normal day, just like, okay, I won't cry. Make I confess.
If the day good, I don't go cry you. Normally, like okay. What do you think makes people to cry during worship?
Nah, the Holy Spirit now.
Okay, they deceive yourself. Sometimes it's not about just the Holy Spirit. You can be worshiping and just from nowhere, you just feel like you are overwhelmed and you think exactly. Okay, I don't hear you. Like this, I say the Holy Spirit.
Oh yeah.
So you just
crying.
Yeah, exactly.
Just you're worshiping.
Exactly.
Because the song is
okay. Let me just take me and you for example.
Okay.
We've been friends here, and you just call me one day and you're like, me, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, I don't know. And I mean, we are just trying to like express yourself, and you just not find the right words and just start crying. So because you're a man, I should not tell you, why they cry now? She be a man, you be, why go they cry? Next time you will not call me.
Yeah, true.
Okay, imagine you call two or more people and they say the same thing to you. You understand? So I think we should start looking into people's feelings. Like we should look beyond gender. We start looking into people's feelings. Because when I was in school, I have like 2 moments like that. So it was middle of the night. I don't even know what's wrong with me. If you ask me, say I don't know. I just feel like, oh God, what's all this nonsense? And I'm not saying I won't come to school. Like, but you know that I'm used to stressing at home.
Yeah.
I just believe that should be the normal thing there. But then I found myself crying. Why?
Maybe that's much overwhelming than where you have been.
Exactly. Like even you when you're done, you're like, but you know that kind of thing. Like, why am I crying? And you just see that. Okay, who told us that it is normal for a woman to cry?
Exactly what I wanted to ask you. Like, do you know that this thing where they talk, you are saying that I could actually call you and say, oh, you can want to cry,
of course,
and you accept that I cry and probably share me up. I know you are that kind of person. I've known you for years, and that you're always trying to keep people on their feet and all that. But you know that most people do not agree. Most ladies actually, in fact, no, just if I
now which
if you cut with
now which crap you know my younger siblings.
I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you reality now. I've seen a lady say that a guy cried for some reasons, and I said that I don't want that kind of man. I want a man that can bottle things, that can handle things without crying.
He go bottle lamb, he go handle lamb. When the boss come free, go pour her for her head.
That kind of man.
That was going to eventually happen.
You know, go even won't cry again. Go like, oh yeah, make me so make I entertain my steeds. Can be like, man, so that if I don't cry, this guy will respect me. But deep down, I mean, he's dying. He cannot even open up, and that's the reality of most men. I think.
Yeah.
If you look at the society itself, look at the mortality rate itself. It's even higher. The men are dying earlier than the women, because the women, they are. Once a woman is crying like this, like 10 people don't share. Sorry, how you be? And they come, let me give you my shoulder. Let me cry on that. But as a guy, now you go. It's really deep.
So okay. I just feel this thing that we need to create more awareness. Because we have woman rights here.
Yes.
And why do you think most people in society believe woman rights is mainly for the female?
For the female.
Has any man go there?
That's another point. Like, that's another point of view.
We have woman rights, and it's not gender based. Have you gone there and have you told them, okay, I'm going through this and it's from the female and they did not welcome you? The thing we say, like I've said this before and I'll still repeat it. Let it start with you.
Me.
I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying. Let it start with the person.
Okay.
Like the male. I'm not trying like now right now. I'm not blaming them. Like what you know saying. It is the society. Even while they are growing. You understand? Even while they are growing. Because there's a case where my brother had a fight outside that it not get to matter my dad, because normally even we were woman, if they beat you outside and you come matter my daddy, you will go back there. The male even me as a female, you don't go shop, because why they go beat you in the first place? Imagine growing up like that. You understand? Okay, if somebody beats me and I want to go back there. How now? And you want me to come home and tell you that they beat me, and I know you're not going to give me food. Imagine. I would rather bottle it up. Okay, if that's the case of bully, you understand? The bully can come from anywhere. You want me to talk. I don't want me to come home and tell you. How? You understand?
I mean, I don't know if you heard the story some years ago. Allegedly, before they come carry me.
They come hold you out.
There's this guy, this school on the island that a case happened that a male was bullied in school. I don't know, by his fellow mates. If you remember, I don't even remember.
That boy that died there.
Like a male was bullied by maybe 4 students like that. Look at that kind of case. For a student to be bullied that long and later like lost, like that means that has been going on for a long time. But it could not open up. Even like by his fellow mates as males, not even by a woman now. So it is generally, I think it's generally like stereotyped already that yes, as a male you just have to keep it going and keep it going.
I'm not going to say as a male you just have to keep it going and keep it going. Okay, look at that case now. It is not from 2 opposite genders. But they are of the same gender. So I just think sometimes it has to do with upbringing. Because I don't know why you should be training a child and you be telling the child, don't fight, don't be violative. I'm not encouraging somebody to be like, you understand, but there are some cases that if they slap your left side, you should not turn your right side. Stand there, maybe right palm cut. You know, there are some nonsense you do not take. You understand? Because when you keep training a child and keep saying, you have to be humble always, so you have to you don't train a child like that. Let a child know that okay, you have a standard. You should have a limit. Okay, let me use that word. You should have a limit. Because how will my mom be training me or my younger ones and be telling us that let me use my mom word. There are sometimes we koja because there's no way when somebody keep insulting you, and then it gets to a point you've gotten to your limits and you want to turn back at the person, but you're just like, let me just follow. The person will just take it for you, mumu. And at the end of the day, it will go beyond that. Okay, imagine like it has been going on like that. I not turn back at the person and say, no, I can't take that from you. You don't talk to me like that. And eventually the person slap you that day and that's actually your limits. You can't take it again. And you just push the person and the person fall down. Maybe something happened to the person. You are going to jail. That's because you did not stop it at the right time we are supposed to stop it. Do you understand? So I just feel like all this thing is everywhere. It's not about just male or just female, because we have case of bullying among same genders, because there's also a case of female bullying hostel that they actually slapped a girl so imagine who go bully me? the person go try. Yes, now, because you have to make people believe that no, you are human, I am woman. Whatever you are or whoever you are, you have to respect me. Even though if you are whether age or power or whatever, you have to respect me. Everybody deserves, even if it's just a little bit of respect. You understand? So, and you too, you always set standard for yourself. You not just open yourself to this and just be like, oh, kiniko. You know, we are more emotional than ourselves.
Yes.
Because as a female, okay, if I get involved with somebody, I feel this person is very emotional. It is two ways. If you're emotional, you can be emotional and still have principles. You understand? You don't have to be a moo because you're emotional.
Or you don't have to show it. Probably.
I'm a female. If as a lady I say I'm my partner, oh gentle, oh timumuju. You know what I'm saying?
You go use them.
I'm a female. I'm not like you. Me say if I go no, I'll take advantage. We are human. You take advantage of things. Even no matter how good of a person you are, to get to a point that okay, you take advantage of that situation. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is, when you set standard, okay, I can be emotional. Okay, I want this to work, but you are just like no. But there's something you should not do. Draw the line. You understand?
But you know, when you draw the line as a male, let's use relationship standard now as an example. The lady will call you he's being authoritative, he's trying to control me. That's the narrative.
That's what I'm telling you. Most
ladies don't even want you as a guy to
see. There's a difference.
Stance.
You understand? For me, I like guys that can stand on their ground. You understand? Like, you're a man, of course. You're a man doesn't mean you don't have weaknesses. There should be a time where I want, like, when I can console you. Because I want you to come to me, let me pacify you, and that does not make you less of a man. We just need to understand that. You understand? Because okay, if I can always cry to you every time, I want you to like be there for me. Why can't you do the same?
My God.
So as a man,
I cry.
I will beat you. Like as a man, you know that there are things that you shouldn't take, and there are things that you should be open up to. You understand? Like okay. I just want my girl to feel at home. I want her to do this. I don't want her to do that.
Feel beach.
To feel what?
Baby.
Maybe baby You know.
She no go see me as a bad guy.
You know now it is normal. Like you can always be your baby's small daddy or whatever. Me, I know if you relate. Oh God, I can really but
sugar daddy vibe.
I'm not saying sugar daddy vibe. I cannot relate to that one. So, but the thing is, men, it needs to start with them. Say no to these things. No. Exactly. Human rights is dead. It's not only for female. Now make can be for female only.
How is yours? It's the society. Like this is not even limited to.
It's not the society. Let me tell you something. In this our generation now, social media is everywhere. Like and everybody's addicted to it. You understand? But the thing is, let's have cases of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of male reporting abuse. You understand? You will see people that will stand up for you. Yes. In fact, along the line, there can even be like a body that is for male only. It's because nobody has been coming out to like address these things, or that's why.
One thing I just noticed is that I think the ladies, they always come together. They have this old 6 months that they used to gather during a lot of short period of time. Like you go to Twitter, most of the violence videos we see, most of the threads is all about the ladies, and you see them under the comment section, under that thread like
okay, I understand but that.
For the male, you would never.
That's because you are not supporting yourself. That we have women supporting women.
You come out, they go whine you.
Who go whine you?
Your fellow men go see why you the ladies.
Do you know we have pick me ladies? We have ladies that we call pick me ladies.
Okay.
That not like a man can never go wrong in their side.
Okay.
Of course, we see them under people comment section, even on social medias. Like you be like
supporting the men.
Exactly. So it is everywhere. But because ladies, you know now we don't really send anybody. If men can do the same, do you understand? I'm saying they can be an end to this thing on both sides. And reason why people tend to take females more seriously, I think it's because right from the start, like right from the days of our daddies and mommies and our grandfathers, I think it has always been men cheating on women. And I think that story, that history is making we this generation saying no. What my mama take, I know go take him.
Yes.
Exactly. And I think now we're having more, I don't know, we're having more more vulnerable men and
than the ladies that
exactly,
they are not
and
coming. They are not
and that's
joking.
why
That's why we have
we are not
now.
joking. No, we don't
Feminists,
follow
like,
that shine anything because we not don't shit us. But that is not saying that you guys now like you understand. But
so shine ladies. Director is asking about shine ladies. Please, can you elaborate on that? And feminism, please. Like,
okay,
I'm aware that we have a lot of
that shine lady. Oh, Holy Ghost fire!
Hey, wait.
That shine ladies. I just come across it on TikTok too, actually, and it's actually funny because they are passing the message without actually passing the message. You get, it's just like you want to tell someone that I'm reading, but they are telling that to actually reading. So it's not up to you. You get.
Out of the feminism that is like going viral, I feel like feminism is actually right. So in the right sense, we define feminism like fighting for the cause of
course.
Women. But now I think it is being taken in another way. You see 8 comments. You see comment like men should be killed. I think that's out of feminism. Is that not too extra?
Una say too they do now. Una too they do. No, I'm not saying guys should be killed though. Before I go reach your boss and they go shoot me gun. But the thing is that men, guys too do.
Ladies say they do now. Ladies say they do now. I feel like both parties are doing safe.
And now,
honestly, like,
so both parties, we all have it. But the thing is that your soldiers are they strong? Like the female soldiers, they are not
nobody want to prefer.
No, I say no green, but una they do like this for us now.
So like, if a woman slaps a man in public now, it's often seen as a drama. Like, normal, the lady is just being angry. The guy, if you don't do something way bad, that's what people will say. But if a man slap lady for outside, now violence straight up, nobody even want to hear what happened, what actually transpired between them.
Okay.
That's like that.
That I think that's not based on, like, it's not about the parties that actually acted the scene, but about people behind the scene.
Exactly.
It's what they are saying. Because to me, you should be able to whether a male or a female, you should be able to manage your anger regardless of whatever happens. You understand? It can even be between me and my friend, and you just expect to just my hand and slap you. How? Even if I vex for you, you have to get to a point. You don't get. Because it's more of like, let me tell you something. Like, both of us, we're having issues, like maybe outside, and then I raise my hand to slap you. Let me tell you something. To me, if I was watching that kind of scenario, if the only thing you did at that point is just walk away, oh God, the person, like the lady, has become an object of ridicule to me. Because truth be told, she only embarrassed herself. Why would you do that? Do you understand? Why would you do that? Because you don't know, social media is very, very crazy. Something can happen here now, and before you know it, you already have like 1,000 views.
Yeah, like, you just see yourself on the internet, like, oh.
Imagine seeing that. Okay, you are not married when that happened. Imagine what type of man wants to go for a lady that eats. You understand? So there are some things that you should know that are based on, that isn't even about gender or whatever, that is based on morals. Why? Like, I know I'm very short-tempered, but there are some things I don't do. If I'm very, very pissed or very, very angry, I'll just walk away because I can't kill. I'll just leave. Because I'm not ready to put me behind bars. Yes. So now imagine that kind of outside, and you already offend me. I'm ready to limit, and I can't take it again. I'll just leave you. Instead of embarrassing myself.
I see.
Because nobody know what you did. Forget the fact that they are going to support me on social media. That yes, we're still going to have people that will still like break this thing that like no, even regardless of your question, do you understand? And we have some people that their voice are very, very strong.
Yes.
Let them just drop one comment and you see people following that lead. Do you understand? That's why I'm saying that it just take one person to make the revolution. Because when a man comes out and says, no, this is what I'm going through, and it cannot even be about relationship, it won't be maybe at a place of work, or because we have people on the higher hubs doing whatever they like to people beneath them, and that's not supposed to be like that. Because we have rules, and we're supposed to follow these rules, even if our people, you know what I'm saying? Don't let me talk too much. Even if they're not following it, I think even if we want a change, should start with us.
With us.
Exactly.
So how can we create like a more inclusive conversation about gender issues?
I think it's about not being shy about it, or We should leave ego outside and pride aside, and just do what needs to be done.
Okay. So to the men out there, I guess it's saying it's okay to cry.
It's okay to cry.
It's okay to cry. It's okay to speak out, to let people know, to go on the internet. If any girl slap you, right?
Or just your face when they slap
and in the whole discussion.
You like it was in the question, so you can just include it.
So you can just do anything. If any lady just threaten you, just come out, just speak about it.
Lady threaten you, no threaten you, but come outside.
What does, like, in a nutshell, what does true, like, gender equality looks to you, like true gender equality, like in a very short,
I think is true gender equality like a platform where everybody like can come out and speak without the fear of criticism. You don't understand? Okay, it's for your voice to be heard. You understand? Everybody should be equal. Do you get?
Yeah, I feel.
So, like, they should not split this thing. Like, okay, there's a particular thing a woman can do. There's a particular thing a man can do. There's a particular thing a woman should take. No. You understand? Because we have women now that are like, no, why should a man only be open to kind of job opportunities and not we the females?
Marketing.
And not we.
Marketing. And not we. Open to marketing. Like,
and not we.
Men is off.
Imagine. So, I think there are some things that should be done. And it's just, imagine, okay, because of I'm a boy, I want to start, I'm interested in marketing. I really have men going into it now.
Yeah, now.
Before, women like it. And in fact, even men before, they are always shy. It's like that's what they want. Why are you shy? When we have women that are already learning how to make shoes now.
Yeah.
So, I think you should start with us. Forget what anybody's going to say. Be deaf to criticism. Like, don't even listen to it. But no matter what you do, you'll be criticized. Right. So, I think it's about upbringing, ego, the crowd, listen to the crowd. I think all those things, if you can shut them down to zero, I think we can get to a balance.
So, like, on a final thought, just to like wrap this up real quickly, I've actually outdone this topic. You've shed more light. I mean, a long way. Even myself, I've learned a lot of things today as well. Now I understand that if someone slap me, I can go out there and talk. And nobody will judge me for who I am.
But don't slap her back.
No.
Because if you slap her back, I will follow drag.
So, but if she slaps me back, what will you do to her? I mean, first, like, as the first.
You slap you first.
Yeah.
You be a man.
Can you?
Oh God! You're not allowed to talk.
I'm like, yes, not shoot my leg. I said his leg like this.
I don't shoot my leg.
He said,
be a man.
I should be a man. That's the okay. That's where the question started.
Okay, let me get something. If she slaps you and you slap her back, what do you think? What image do you think you do for yourself?
I think that's crazy.
Exactly. Be a man.
That's the narrative.
Walk away.
Be a man. Walk away. Is that not? Are we not going back to the
topic? Can't you be a man?
By
doing the right thing.
The right thing is.
It's just because people are making that word. Be a man. You're taking it the opposite way. No, now let me land before I carry my baggages.
Oh, yeah.
So, be a man. If she slaps you, just leave. Especially if it's a public place. If you don't see anything, and you just walk away, you've won the heart of many.
Okay.
That's just the truth.
What should I do after walking away? What are the next things I should do?
Depending on how the girl is related to you. If now your sister slap you. If now your sister, I believe now your babe slap you for outside, you go still reach out the tester, honey, sweetie. You don't need to do that in public. She can actually come back home and tell her that, you know what, if you can still go on and take it, you can settle the score, no problem. You shouldn't have done that. You can explain to me, okay, you know that, okay, you actually push her to her limits and she has to do that and she's not like that. Okay, you can actually talk it out. But if she's always someone that is always like that, don't carry your butter and run, though. You like stay there. So I think this thing is just based on the standard you set for yourself. You don't have to set the standard for yourself first. Because it's the way you carry yourself people are going to address you. So that's just it.
Like on a final thought, one thing you wish more people understood about men and vulnerability. In a final thought now.
I think is what I think people understand about men. They believe that if a man should cry, that means he's weak and he's not ready to hold the family together or whatever. And I think that's based on the I don't know, should I say tradition that our forefathers has built, the foundation rather that they have built, and as a man you go stand, nothing go fit shake you. You know this kind of talk. No, I think we should break from that shell. and start creating a platform, like, and start making it like we are, and stop making men look like they are some kind of gods, and let them know that they are
They are
human.
humans, yeah.
Exactly. Because in the olden days, our mothers, they see their husbands as one mini god. And of course, yes, even the Bible said it too. No, me say I don't talk, me no respect your husband. But the thing is that there should be love and respect. It's not respect in a way that when your man opens the door and you are fidgeting, why? You understand? So I just believe that we should leave those old belief aside, and let us build the society that we want in a way that we want it.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I really appreciate your final take on this conversation. Thank you so much for coming to the.
You're
So, like, how
welcome.
do you feel being on the show today?
Happy. I should not be the first guest, but you cheated me.
Nah, that was much thing. You actually went to school, so there's nothing we could do.
What go do you if you send transfer where I come down? I mean, you don't want me to come.
Honestly, I really wanted to be the first guest on this show because you were aware from the start.
And you know when you upload it, just
You even canvas
rearrange
for us.
it and make me
No problem.
episode 1.
You even canvas for us, but there's a video on my page where you actually did a shout out.
If I no canvas, you no go start though.
No be lie. I agree with you. I have to agree. This is where it starts now today. Alright, like guys, so like it's been a very, very interesting conversation with Honey Drop today. She's added a lot of honey to the and a lot of drops as well.
Yes, and one more thing, you guys can actually now decide on your own if I'm intellectual or not.
Yes, you will decide because I wouldn't decide honestly. And if you want to patronize our show, I feel like you could actually do.
Yes, please. This is what is draining me.
Alright, guys, like if you have further questions, Honey Drop will be in the comment section on all our social media handles, on our pages. She would actually be answering questions. Honey Drop, would you answer these questions? I know less, like you know more about this.
I go answer you.
She'll be there to answer you.
You like if you say you know less, na lie.
If you're a guy and you have been abused, you have been maltreated, you want to speak out, you want to speak up or whatnot, you just want to share your experience and all that. Actually, you can comment on the. We're going to be dropping this video on our YouTube page on Friday 7 p.m. and the snippet will be dropped on our TikTok page, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter handles Thursday by 7 p.m., 6 p.m. So you have to be active to see our pages. Turn off the notifications on your YouTube channel so you can get first-hand updates on all our videos. So you can actually do these ones often and often because we're going to be recording from time to time. And if you also want to be a guest on our show, you can send a mail to speakwithsilak@gmail.com. So you can share your experience. We'll give you more details about how you can find us, and you can just keep speaking with Silak. What we are doing here is no filters, just truth. It is a podcast where your opinions count. And if you want to follow these pages, they're on the screen, and I'll be reading them out here. We have our TikTok, we're at Silak210. On YouTube, we are Speak with Silak. On Twitter, we are at Silak Designer. At Facebook, we are at Silak. And on Instagram, we are at Speak_with_Silak. That's not too long, is it? All right, thank you so much for joining us today, for watching the video from the beginning to the end. We love you. It's your humble host, Selak, and thank you to the directors, to the creative directors, the backdrops behind the scenes.
Miko.
We have Queen Mother, we have Sagisbon, and we have Rastama, the popular Wagwan. Honey Drop, I have to shout out to you as well. Thank you so much, Honey Drop. Are you going to give me a shout out?
No. We're supposed to start with me now. Why you go mention my name at the end? You didn't even wrap up.
Director of cut. Yeah. Good. Okay, welcome to this episode. We're currently testing microphone, trying to check if everything is okay before we go to the business of the day.
What am I supposed to say?
Just say something.
Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Money Drop. Yeah.
Money Drop. Hey.